So what are interest rates and how are they determined? I get lots of people asking questions about this very thing. And when you're buying a house, your interest rate matters a big deal. It impacts how much you can buy, what your payments cost, and all of that. But where do these magical interest rates come from and how are they determined? Hi, my name is Maggie Turner. I'm a realtor here at Springs Homes, and I'm here today to talk to you about interest rates. So the first thing you need to understand is that a lender is looking at risk. They're evaluating how risky a borrower is. They're wondering, is that borrower going to pay that money back? Are they going to stop making that payment? How risky that loan is really important. And so that impacts interest rates. And so there's two things that you have to understand about interest rates and how they're determined. Number one, there's things that you can control. And number two, there's things you can't control. So let's put it on the board. So what you can control, and then what you can't control. So let's talk first about what you can control, because in life, that's really what we all need to focus on, is what we can control, right? So with what you can control, lenders are looking at two really big things. There's some other factors, but the two main factors are your credit score and what's called your loan to value. So I'm sure you've heard of credit score. If you have questions about that, let us know, reach out. We'd love to talk to you about your credit score. But generally speaking, the higher your credit score, the lower your interest rate will be. And there are minimums on different loan products as to what your credit score has to be to even get that loan product. So that's your credit score. So the next one is loan to value. That's what LTV stands for. So the loan to value impacts your interest rate because lenders really like when someone puts 20% down. I'm sure that you've heard that. And it's a misnomer that that's the only way to get a loan. You actually can put less money down, but you sometimes will see a variation in your interest rate or your payment because you'll also have mortgage insurance if you put less than 20% down. So those are the two big factors that you can control, because you can do things to improve your credit score, and you can also, you can put more money down or less money down, and that affects your interest rate. Then there's some other factors. And these really come down to what type of loan product you're using. Is it a second home? Are you using an adjustable rate mortgage? There's a variety of other factors that if you're just getting a basic primary loan, these other factors may not be coming into play for you. All right, so now let's talk about what you can't control. So there's a variety of factors that are outside of our control that affect interest rates. So number one, the overall economy. All right, the overall economy, also inflation, job growth. Those are some of the really big factors that are out of your control. And then there's a variety of other economic indicators. So we're also going to have an other on this side. So you might ask, why do these affect interest rates? Well, the Federal Reserve is a really big factor in determining interest rates. Mortgage interest rates and the federal prime rate move independently of one another, but they do generally follow one another. When they raise prime and the Fed raises rates, mortgage companies are impacted by that, but they still move independently of one another. So that's important to take into consideration. So now we know there's things you can control and things you can't control about how interest rates are determined. It is what it is when it comes to the things that we can't control. What's going on in the economy, the rate of inflation, what the job levels are, those are all things totally out of our control. But what we can control, and let's all focus on that, is our credit score, loan to value, and what type of product you're getting. So if you want to talk more about these ways to control your interest rate, give us a call. We'd love to help you learn how to help change your credit score, if that'll help you, or how you can work with your loan to value to get your interest rate lower. I'm Maggie Turner with Springs Homes, and we're here to help you navigate the real estate market and all the ways it impacts you. Give us a call if you have any questions.